What's going on, everybody? David Mitchell here, and a Valley Poo, and the voice of autism.
Down in Ohio. I go in Ohio. So
Swag like Ohio.
I'm going to roast you.
I guess you got Ohio up your panties.
I guess you have the Burger King in your butt.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit.
Already trying to roast each other on live stream.
Because you were so stressed out earlier.
You know, funny thing is, it's the second live stream in about 2 days.
You video me sleeping, dude.
I don't know.
You videotaping me on live stream.
Technically, he was sleeping.
Yeah.
If y'all have not watched that live stream a couple days ago, Vel was sleeping.
Yeah. I'm sleeping like a baby.
But yeah, oh boy.
I love my lipstick like this. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
But
Oh,
I will change it again. I'm going to say thank you for everybody for 410 subscribers now.
You're the lucky bomb.
Technically, you two have about, you're 140 ahead of me. I'm still trying to catch up on you. You know that?
Yes, fluff bomb.
But, like, I'm working so hard because the new goal,
my new goal's gonna be 700.
maybe 600, but my new goal is about 550.
And you gotta dance.
Who?
Oh.
My brother did try to jump scare Val. But the one thing I do want to say, that with Val being out of the room for a few minutes, I do want to work on Val and Joshua being friends again. Me and Joshua are friends again. We've been talking. We talked earlier today, and he did graduate me on 400 subscribers, or technically 410 subscribers. But one goal I do want to say is that I want to, and I mean, what I want to say, I'm still working on, like, look, to prove it, yeah, me and Joshua talked today. Me and him talked, and thing is that we talked about it, but my goal is to get him and Val to be friends again. Also, I got Buddy in the room. I got my little football in here, if y'all don't know. Buddy! I got Buddy right here. If y'all don't know, my dog. Look at him. Buddy! Look at him. He a little snooty poot. But thing is that my goal is to try to get Val and Joshua to talk, and Val did admit that she did mess up. And one thing I did said is that her mental health and that she is mentally sick a little bit, and she did agree with me that I'm right about that. And that's something we got to work on. Which one of the goals for the year to help my wife work on her mental health and with the mental sickness that she have, and to help her repair some friendships. That one thing that I was going to say in the New Year's live stream that I'm now saying, because I do want to help her be able to mend it and be friends with her best friend, because them two, they've been friends for over 9 years, almost 10 years. And For the people who are telling Joshua not to be friends with her and to block her, if y'all ever say that, y'all would not be my friend. Because one thing I know, and it's something I have learned, and now finally connected dots about, when someone tells you not to be friends with someone and tell you to block them, you would have to be nervous about it because they are not real friends. Because I learned one thing you gotta be worried about when becoming famous. If people telling you to block people that have been your friends for a long time because they made one or two mistakes, and from that moment, that's about I would say. Also, the other thing I would say is that people people will remember you for the good thing, but they will never forget the bad stuff you've done. And that one thing I'll be on it about. We could do a lot of good stuff, and that one bad mistake, it all will take. Hmm. Hmm. So barbecue. But one thing I learned is that one mistake, that one where you let your emotion lose control, that can destroy everything. Heck, Val did admit to me that she did when all this stuff went down last year. That she did let her emotions and stuff get out of hand, and she still apologized to me about it. But reality is, it took me apologizing to her about it because one, I should have stopped and I should have not let her do what she did. But the one thing I still remember, and I'm finally getting over it, and I was always dated, is that just because you're dating a girl does not make them right all the time, and you don't stand with them 24/7. When they're doing something wrong, you gotta call them out, and that's where my mistake relied because I said, I should be standing with my wife even when she's probably wrong. And that one mistake that I do regret. Buddy right here. But yeah.
What do you think?
Oh.
Oh, buddy love. Oh, look at my body. How do I look now? No.
Oh, got you. What a booty bump.
Well, he told everything out at me. I was just asking questions. I was curious.
I'm not angry at you. It did that. You do stuff that do annoy people sometimes. You got to learn.
Sorry,
Well, the one thing I'm going to say, and I'm saying it live, you got to learn to back off when you're annoying people sometimes. Trust me. Because some people can tolerate it, other people can't. And trust me, when you push someone over a limit, they can snap sometimes. You, one thing I learned is that you do sometimes got to back off. And realize repeating, talking about the same thing over and over again is not always a good thing. I know it sounds taboo, being that we're autistic, and that's something us autistic people do. But sometimes repeating the same thing over and over again will get some people upset. Am I right? Heck, I learned that the hard way long ago. But it's something that I have learned now. If you want to learn how to catch it, remember that when people are not wanting to say that much, that a good indicate that they're already annoyed. You know what I mean? Or if you feel like someone saying, "Hey," Are you kind of getting a little irritated because I'm talking about same over again? What I would do, you know. But sometime, but I'll be honest but sometimes you got to watch how you speak to people. Am I right? Some people can take it the wrong way. Other people can weaponize it, and some people that don't understand. Am I right about that? Heck, we
So,
we've seen how that is, and you can vouch for me for that. Am I right?
yeah.
Heck, by the way,
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Dang, dang.
but I know you're tired from work today. Am I right?
Yeah.
And that
Well,
again,
also the reason why that I did the same thing. Okay, I had the habit of being repetitive because I also wanted to extract information sometimes. I know I'm indefensive, but sometimes you will have to do it in order for you to know more in deeper depth about what really happened.
I know, but sometimes you can get people stressed about it. That's something I learned long ago. Hell, there have been sometimes that people went off on me and told me to set the F up. Like, there have been times that I have repeated stuff, you know? Like, literally, I had people who told me to shut the F up.
Well, I got used to the repetitions, in which it's part of me.
It's part of me too, but it's sometimes better to catch it before it becomes a problem. You know what I mean? Like, that one thing I learned, like, one thing I'm going to say is that it always good to catch it before it become bad. Because sometimes it becomes an offense mechanism that is not healthy because there are unhealthy offense mechanisms out there. You know what I'm saying? Heck, even though I'm younger than you by 3 years, there's stuff that I. You little turd! I'm gonna tickle you. Ow! Ow! My nose! You little.
My sleep is not good. Okay, do I want to go out?
I'm
Out. Oh my god, I'm gonna get drunk.
gonna tickle you.
No, you're not tickling me. Okay.
I got it!
Oh, then you gotta tell your trauma. You trauma. You get trauma. Let me eat. Let me eat little pookie. Little fucker. Little fucker. Oh. Well, if you want me to talk about my crush on my video vlog,
You talked about him before, Phil.
on your live stream?
Yeah, a few months ago.
Really? But that made me want to become a gamer girl. I swear, David. I'm trying that.
I know you want it.
Let me eat. Let me eat. David, my stuff. Okay, I'm good. Let me eat.
Me did Todd and the Val right there.
Okay, I'm going to play that song.
No, you're not. No, not I say not I. No, you little bird.
Yes. Okay.
I want to get my degree done.
Well, I'm gonna get you because it's actually my dream. My dream.
I know your dream college.
No, not only that, and meeting my favorite people. One of my favorites. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know, Val.
You work for it. You fight for it.
You, you know, you're a little turd. You know that?
Yeah. Well,
In the thick of it.
my favorite gamer and developer. Oh my god. The reason why David, like I said, you know what I'm saying now, but there's sussy moments.
Sussy. You're always sus, Val.
Because I lose weight. Look, I lost weight. Look,
Heck, I have lost weight too.
I can feel my ribs. I can feel my bones a little bit.
Heck, in your teens, your bajonkers are sticking out a little more. Ah!
Yep, I think my posture.
Bajonkers.
Well, you owe me something, man.
Ah!
Hey, you're laying on my rabbit and the leotard. Leotard. A leotard. A leopard, I mean. Leopard. Oh, kind they choose that for me.
I know you want it.
I'm gonna eat. Let me eat. Let me eat.
I know you're hungry.
No, seriously, I was just really frustrated earlier.
Frustration does happen, but sometimes one thing I learned is don't let your emotion control frustration. Because you end up saying stuff you don't mean or unwanted from that. That's something I learned the hard way. Especially we both learned that the hard way last year.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna take a
Oh,
yeah.
let me eat. Okay, I get my noodles.
Alright, you can go get your noodles.
No, you can just don't mind.
If y'all don't know what I'm doing, I am trying to troll Val.
Please, let me eat. Come on, David.
But a little bit of trolling never hurt. But yeah. And I'm going to bring up the only reason we do have Bud in the room tonight because it is raining out there. They're mostly outside dogs now, but when it rains, we do let them in. When it's time for them to eat, we let them in. Reason why? Because one dog does have a bad habit when it comes to pooping everywhere, and my dog, Buddy, has a bad habit of peeing everywhere. So they're mostly outside dogs now. The only reason Buddy having a bad habit, and I know the reason why, because he getting old. He's 14 years old this year. He'll be 15 next year. So I'm going to need to start spending a lot more time with my dog before he kicked the bucket, if y'all know what I mean. And I already know when that day comes, not going to be a rough day. He was born in 2010. So he around 14 years old now. So technically, he don't have that much longer. He technically showing his age anyway. Eyes are starting to turn white. And sometimes old dogs, they do get a little aggressive as they get older.
Used to go to the fish tank, and I imagine you go to the fish tank. I'm sorry, buddy. You go to the fish tank, and you kiss the fish tank like this.
No, it's not like
Ah!
that.
David, I got food. I got food, bruh. I got food, and I can't get enough of the scientific calculator joke that we did. Thank you for calling me Miss Early 90s. David, okay. Let me eat.
A little bit of buns.
Let me eat.
Know what? I'm not gonna let you eat. I'm not gonna let you eat.
Let me eat. I promise. No promises. But I'm gonna. They stop.
I'm trolling you, Belle.
You grumpy old troll. Grumpy troll, like buddy.
Ah.
Oh yeah, the babies will be coming back tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
Mama, babysitting those kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Now, to be honest,
I have a plan for the Buford because me and David signing up again for the Night to Shine for this year because last year,
last year we were not able to go.
so this year is going to be a big chance because we're currently doing our RSVP sign-ups. Me and David already signed ourselves up last week. Am I right, David?
Yep.
And we're waiting for further confirmation if we are part of it.
Hmm.
So we still have a couple of weeks to prep up, but as of right now, what do you think about it, David?
Pretty good. And hey, it will be something we can video blog about, you know?
And we're planning on stuff financial wise, on the budget wise.
Hmm.
Because Polly's Island went a success.
That was a success right there. You remember?
Yep.
If y'all remember Polly's Island last year, that was a complete success
But you're
for us.
giving up. You're thinking about giving up when I don't, and I fought for it.
That's true. You did not give up. I did.
To the point I put my heart and soul to put PTO on that day for that Polly Islands. And you're thinking about giving up?
That was my mistake.
Yeah, I call you out on that. Sometimes you need to read between stuff. Like, we need to do problem solving sometimes and not to give up when it's just out of option.
True.
Now you see your wife is slowly getting an engineering mindset, huh?
You're right.
Well, I'm older than you. Even though you got the experience, I got the knowledge. Even though I'm not an engineer.
That's true. You can, for people who are married, and in my advice, one will always have the knowledge, one will always have the experience.
You got the experience, I got the knowledge.
Technically, I do got a little bit of knowledge, but you got more knowledge.
I got a little bit of experience, David, so we're not exception.
That's true.
Nobody's deficient. Neither of us are insufficient. Neither of us are sufficient either.
That is true.
Did it hurt your feeling?
Nope. I'm fine with that because that stuff don't bother me. And I'm not even kidding.
But what do you think about the February night once you got to, because me and David would love, like I said, if you saw my Night to Shine video blog on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, you'll find out the answer and the evidence about the Night to Shine. Because Night to Shine here is different than it was in the Philippines. Philippines, we do have our Night to Shine. The reason why I got able to do Night to Shine right there because I performed for the ministry, and my sister was the one who assisted me, and at the same time, I am part of it. Of which I want to share it to David. How do you feel about getting you into the Night to Shine with RSVP?
It'll be something for the first time because it might talk y'all, but I have never done a night to sign, even in high school. We have never done one.
Oh, you're able to get it. And then me and David were planning to get what we're wearing, but even though they're providing stuff because it's provided by the ministry, maybe we could do like a backup option just in case one of our outfits broke. And also, Night to Shine offers free hair and makeup for everybody who participated, and also they're offering photos, and nobody's a prom king, queen, but a king and queen, and everybody deserves a crown because this is a ministry event. This is not like a school event. This is a ministry event, which I am so happy that this ministry in Beaufort is awesome to provide this kind of Night to Shine. Even though Beaufort is farther than where we live.
I mean, not that far. Beaufort.
Farther from Walterboro.
No, it ain't. Trust me.
Really?
It's only about a 40-minute drive. Yeah, 50-minute drive, but not that far. You'd be surprised at how close to Beaufort we are, though. I've been down to Beaufort County a couple of times before you came to Charleston.
Actually, my dream place of going to is Edisto Island and Beaufort. Even though we've been to Edisto once.
Now, saying for people who don't know, Edisto is good to visit, but not good to live on. Too expensive. That one thing I'll bring up, but also, if you're a trained person, the only line you got is the RJ Corbin line or the Norfolk, not Norfolk, but CSX line right there in Georgetown at the steel mill.
Oh, I love to go to steel mill.
But you only get one train each direction.
And also, David is happy that he's going to taste the Night to Shine experiences. I did it myself in the Philippines. I want to do it here again. The Night to Shine experience, this time with David.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it, David?
Pretty good.
And I know you've been, yeah, I thought you've been like begging, like you've been crying, like, hey, Vel, I want to experience new with you, Vel, with you.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm going to bring up Belle does have some stuff that she is planning to work on her YouTube channel. Like, I'm still trying to catch up to you. I'm only about 140 away from you, you know?
Even though I do post much on TikTok and seldom on the YouTube, I enjoy posting YouTube videos. It's just that it's the busy schedule I have to deal with. And also with working on my GED and slowly getting into learning some, electronic engineering stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
What do you think about it, David? What did you observe about it when I
Pretty good.
hooked on with that?
Pretty good, I will say, you know?
I hope to try new skills this year.
Uh-huh.
And also, I want to get back into fitness as well now that I got the special benefit that I could use for discounts and stuff.
I know, because you like saving money. I kind of got you put on that path. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Huh. Now, slowing getting over with cold. I have a dry cough. That's the only thing I have. Dry cough sucks in the cold, trust me. I love the cold weather overall, but I hate having a dry cough.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, man.
It is.
Thing is with me dehydrated. And also, I am watching more YouTube videos for ideas because I want to have a bunch of ideas to write down and while I'm doing GED and the English composition because it's more fun to learn. Just don't stop learning. That's what I learned. And David knows that.
That's true.
Well, I would love to see David doing some Night to Shine experience with me very much.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Well, I'm gonna be the happiest wife. I mean, David, I'm really sorry if I was just the way it is. I am,
It happens, Bill. It's just that you got to recognize when you're doing something
and it goes with you too,
that too.
and it goes the same with you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you do gotta recognize when you're in the wrong or you're putting someone to a point where they can't handle it. You gotta recognize though too. Something I learned a while back. But yeah. But it's up for our autistics, and I'm going to bring it up with other autistics who don't think about it because I do want to bring it up. When you repeat the same stuff over and over again, people are going to get tired of it.
I mean, unless it's a song because you're practicing
I
them,
know it is a song, but
or a script, or an article, or something involved with memorization.
those. But if you keep on repeating the same thing, expecting a different outcome, you're not going to get one. And it's up in that I learned, and it's up that I think a lot of our autistics need to understand because eventually people are going to strike people on their nerve, and they're going to get angry. My advice on it, when someone is not wanting to talk to you about the same thing over and over again, it's time to back off. And sometimes repeating the same stuff, if it's a problem, is not healthy. It's not a healthy behavior. And my point is that you got to recognize when it's up and not doing right, and got to step back a little. Am I right? But yeah,
Because that is, I admit, that is just my way to, get to know someone. Because, like I said, I got blocked on the radar.
I know that, but sometimes you got to learn when you're in the wrong too. That's something. It took me a long time to learn that. You know,
You know,
heck, it's still hard coming to terms when you're in the wrong about something. A lot of autistic, and I'm going to bring it about the community. When we're wrong about something, we don't want to deny it, and we want to keep on trying to be right and think we know what we're doing. It's up at that sometimes can lead us down a bad path, or toxic people can use it against the community. Hell, Autism Speaks, the the awful organization that we used it against us. Like ableist people out we will weaponize stuff like that against us, and it's not fun.
oh yeah,
And my point is you got to recognize it and call yourself out on it, saying, hey, I'm wrong about it, I got to back off. There's no proof, so I can't say anything different. And they have the proof that make them right. That's something I had to learn the hard way. I literally had to learn that the hard way. And sometimes I'm like, there are right time being selfish and the wrong time being selfish. And wrong time of when people are asking for help and you keep on denying it. And the right time of when you're not in that good set of mind. But that rabbit hole I don't need to go down. But my point is that every autistic is different. We all learn the same stuff different ways. Hell, there's sometimes that I learned the hard way sometimes. And I'm not even joking. It took me a couple of times to get it through my skull. Some of the stuff I did was wrong. Like, I know you had that happen to you, Val. Am I right?
Mhm.
Like, where you thought you were always right about something until it kind of hit you right in the head. Am I right?
Yeah,
Metaphorically.
yeah.
Heck, you did learn something like that earlier, about a couple of months ago. But it sometimes takes years, sometimes a couple of months. Heck, some people take them a couple of years to learn that how they act kind of wrong. Heck, my point is that sometimes it takes a longer to change. Speaking of that, we got a train going by. Yep, train going by. But my thing is, and I learned it, that sometimes you got to acknowledge when you're in the wrong. Because if you don't, you're going to end up keep on tripping up, doing wrong, repeating the same stuff over and over again. And you're going to keep on going down that vicious cycle. And all it's going to do is to drag you into a deeper and hole yourself out of. Something I learned long ago. Heck, sometime I learned you gotta stop talking about the same stuff that are going wrong in your life and take action. That's something I learned. Another thing you got to do is learn to lay low sometime until you get the right moment. Work on it, and then when the right moment comes, you just. Am I right, Bill?
Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna.
So I'm gonna find other options to get back into what I love to do.
You got to find options. You gotta have an open mind. What I learned, and you seen how I do it, Val, is that you gotta have an open mind. You know, if you don't, the toxic people, the narcissists, the bad one, are going to keep on trying to drag you in and hope you keep on repeating the same stuff over and over again, where they can keep you in that trap. You know what I mean? What I learned, you got to have an open mind because narcissists and toxic people hate people with open minds. And my thing is that one thing I see what narcissists do, they always target people with closed mind. Heck, sometimes narcissists try to program their own kid to be in that closed mind. And trust me, that is so hard to get out of if you don't know what you're doing. Something that I learned long ago. Heck, the moment you start learning about it, narcissists are going to hate it. And yet, sometimes autistic, we can actually become narcissists without realizing it. And a dangerous slope too. But that's something I'm probably going to talk about in a different video. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to tickle you. I'm going to tickle you. I'm going to tickle you.
Ow!
I'm going to tickle you.
Day.
I'm going to tickle you.
Oh.
But am I right, Mel, about it? Because sometimes, in order to outsmart a narcissist, you got to have an open mind. Hey, you got to have an open mind against the haters. Because sometimes they're going to try to find a way to drag you down to make you look bad. Something I learned long ago, too. Heck, the mistake we made last year, and I'm going to bring it up, is that we responded to our haters last year, which that one goal I made for this year when I wanted to talk about it on the New Year Eve live stream, was not responding to the haters, not responding to controversy. Because, trust me, narcissists, they're going to use it. And that's something I done said. That a goal for this year not to respond to the toxic side. Am I right? Because, I'll throw that away. Because that's something I learned the hard way, and I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Oh, that's right, my nose.
More noodles?
No, I want to listen to something.
Alright.
Because I'm cute. Okay, Day?
I know. Heck, I'm almost done with the live stream anyway.
Oh, by the way, you owe me also because you used my gift card last year.
True. But I needed it to use Uber to get home and get to work on those 2 days. But did remember, we can refill those cards. They're refillable. But my thing is that the goal for this year is to do better with some stuff this year that we couldn't do good last year. That one it's saying I want to do. Because literally, I'll bring it up. I nearly screwed up last year and nearly caused the downfall of my YouTube channel. That was one mistake that I will never go through again. I am not going to make that downfall again because one thing I learned is that I don't want to go down that path ever again.
Excuse me?
That way, why if I see any controversial comment, I'm just going to annoy them or delete them. Because of what happened last year, which I should have called her out for it because it was wrong. And I should have not did live stream when she wanted to do it. That was one mistake I regret. But my team is that toxic people did take advantage of it. And this year, I don't want that to happen again. I don't want toxic people taking advantage of it. Just so the goal this year is be more positive, talk about experience, give them more advice for the autistic community. Also bring up stuff that we need to bring up, that a bad habit that we do in the autistic community. We do need a break because of how dangerous of a rabbit hole it is. But it's stuff I do want to bring up because if I don't bring it up or her don't bring it up, we're going to end up repeating it. It's not going to repeat, and not good. So the goal this year is to create some good stuff, and hopefully make them more friends. Hopefully repair them friendship, because that one goal I do want to do is repair some people's friendships. And mistake it, I do blame myself for some of them being destroyed because of me wanting to live stream on specific days, and that a mistake I do regret. That I'm not going to try to repeat this because I don't want to be going down that path again. It's something I just do not want to go down because it near destroyed everything. And my advice to our autistic, if you're having problems, don't repeat them over and over again with the same person. Try to ask them advice from someone. Try to get to know them tips, some other stuff that can help. For you won't be dragged down into a hole. That's something I had to learn. Heck, if I had kept on going, I would have probably got my YouTube channel terminated or probably lost all my subscribers if I kept on going the way I'm going last year. But I learned not to do it again with a good thing. And my point is to avoid controversy at all costs. Hey, only time you can interact with controversy is when it's on the topic that you're talking about. That's the only time I will talk about controversy. That will both be on the train live streams, but nothing else. But sometimes it takes learning stuff the hard way, and that I'll be honest about. But sometimes it's better to learn them than let something keep on happening. But yeah, so looking at the rest of this. But it's something that I do think for people in the autistic community, I think it's something that is valuable for us to learn. That way we won't make the same mistakes and won't fall for the trap for narcissists. Because my thing is that, and I'll be honest about it, is that narcissists want people to fall for the bait. They want us to go down that path that are not good. And I vow not to have that happen this year. So, yeah. But I hope everybody found it great. Now, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Or not great weekend, but great week. I hope everybody go and have a great weekend. I hope everybody having a great Friday night. I hope everybody looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Please like and subscribe. And snuggle.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye,
Bye, guys. And have a nice night. And have a nice day where everybody else is. Bye.
Bye.